an order by the court.
But some of them know that their calls aren't necessarily being listened to, but just the fact that the government has this blanket access to, should it be needed, to this phone data, to this internet usage data. I wonder, and we've heard many people put concerns out there because they feel like they've been misled. For instance, let's talk a little bit about DNI James Clapper, the Director of National Intelligence.
Right.
He testified before Congress that I think a lot of people took that to mean that there wasn't even this sort of blanket grabbing of phone and internet usage. His critics actually include Republican Senator Rand Paul. Do you think there should be any consequences for Clapper? And we certainly noticed that President Obama didn't really defend him in his testimony before Congress last week.
Let me say several things. First of all, emails are not being surveilled. The NSA on its own stopped doing that more than 2 years ago because they felt they cannot ensure privacy because there was so much extraneous information in an email. So they've stopped that. There is no email surveillance, and it stopped more than 2 years ago. As far as General Clapper, he was in a position, he was asked a question by a senator that the senator knew the answer to. It had been already discussed in a private, confidential, top-secret session because we did not want the enemy to know what we were doing and what we were capable of. What General Clapper was trying to do, first of all, you didn't expect that a question like that would be asked in public because of its top-secret nature, and he tried to give an answer which he thought was the least offensive, where he would be protecting the men and women of the NSA and those and protective programs that we're using to stop Al Qaeda. You know, there's nothing in this for the NSA. They have not abused this. They're not using it for political purposes. They're not going after anyone. They're doing it to save American lives, and it has worked. And that's what General Clapper was trying to protect. So, and as far as Rand Paul, I think he's also absolutely terrible what he said when he was comparing General Clapper to Edward Snowden. I mean, a four-star general who was dedicating his life to his country, to a guy who's a traitor and a deserter. Rand Paul, again, does not know what he's talking about. He also, on another show once, was saying that the NSA follows him and knows everything he's doing. The guy's having delusions of grandeur. Nobody really cares what he's doing.
Strong opinions, Congressman Peter King. We appreciate you coming on to share them with us.